Hello and welcome back to the Century of Blood. So, we are a trader. We are very much a trader. We advocate trade. It's what we do. It's what we like to do. We are also a slave owner and we are a slave trader. We need to trade. It's our lifeblood. Why am I making this point? You may be saying to yourself, well, basically, we only have one trade post. We need to get some more of those, so we're going to be looking at some trade today. So, where is the trade zones? There we go. Nope, is that trade zones? It is trade zones. Alright, so this must be the trade route that goes all the way through the Dothraki land. I did not know they added all that. That's cool. Anyway, I'm just clicking that to see roughly where we already have trading posts. So there's probably some along here. So we have that one, obviously. There's probably one there. Is the one here? No, there's none there. Okay. So we could start making them along this road if we wanted to. We could also make them... What's the shortcut key for trade zones? It's lowercase g. Okay. We could also try and make them alongside that route, although it looks like there's already quite a lot of trade posts along that route, but just basically so they're not, we're not getting a non-trader building a trade post and getting a benefit there. Also, I think being on a trade route gives you more tax, which is nice. It gives you trade route income. So if we were to, can we build over here? We'd have to have more personal wealth. There's nothing stopping us. So actually, when we get a little bit more personal wealth, I want to start building on this trade route and taking advantage of basically the trade route bonus. So anything else we need to do? We need to set our designated heir, but we're not going to do that right now. So yeah, pretty much we're just going to unpause and see how things turn out. We were put in command, and this person has created a title. He's created his land. Okay, and then more people are creating things. Lothar of Wickenden creating things. Basically, this will all clear up after the first couple of years anyway. This person would like to owe us a favor if we support him. He's on the other faction. We naturally dislike him. Oh wait, that's his opinion of us. Our opinion of him we can't see. Okay. I would assume we would dislike him. Mainly because he's a tiger. Yeah, he also has nothing really to offer. He has no family, he has no children. He's just, no. Why would we ever accept that offer? He is a worthless person. And we are, as we have already established, cruel to those beneath us. I think that's where we're going here. You would like us to support you in the council. Now, you are our equal. Very much our equal. You are on the tiger side, however. We probably dislike each other to a reasonable amount. We'll use his opinion of us to judge our opinion of him. We're probably about equal. He's ambitious. We probably know this. We're quite content. We would be happy to give up our ambitions to give him something if we could get, an equal amount in return. He has children. You want to marry into his family? We have a daughter who's 11. She is not got anybody to marry yet. We could possibly go for one of his sons. The 19-year-old son could definitely be possible. We could also go for this. Is that a daughter or a son? It's hard to tell. I think that's a daughter and that's a son. We could also go for this 10-year-old son here. That would be a good match. Let's get a match for our daughter. So we'll accept. We'll then call in a favor to get this marriage, although we might accept anyway. Well, whatever. We'll marry our daughter in. Can we matrilineal? No, it's not going to let us. But we'll take it. Actually, can we go for his older son then? I'd be interested if we can go for his older son. Because they'll accept the younger son. The older son they may not. They'll also accept. Oh, okay. We'll definitely marry our daughter to his oldest son. I think that's going to work out well for us. Cool. Well, we've got ourselves a little ally there. Cool. He has accepted a betrothal. Will you accept our alliance? Yes. Good. Cool. We have an ally. More people are creating things over in Dothraki land. Some things are... Yeah, basically all this creation will go away. We have our alliance. Fantastic. We also have enough money for our trade route. Which Mantaris started before us. I said we had to get in there before they started thinking they could make their own. We need even more money before we can make anything else. We've revealed a plot. This person seeks to incite Lord Alois to revolt. Okay. Who is Lord Alois? Known plots. Is this guy who would like to force him to revolt. I'm not that worried. He's a tiger, remember. He's also a R'hllor follower. You're also a R'hllor follower. I really don't care. I could ask him to end his plot, but he won't do it anyway. So, I mean, yeah, we'll just kind of leave it there. We still have our favor. What can we do with that? We could make someone vote with you, but we can't do that right now. Yeah, there's really not a lot. We could do educate child proposal, maybe. That means that we could forcibly educate his children, which may be something we might want to do at some point. Yeah, there's not an awful lot there that's fantastic, but I guess accepting the favor did make him... It maybe gave opinion with him. I'm not sure if it did, though. Yeah, we can make... If we want to do any factions, we could force them into them, I suppose. Yeah, it's not the best favor we ever got, but also all they did was levy shift burger obligations due. Which, what does that actually do for us? So that'll be in freehold over here. There's also free city, but I don't think that exists yet. That's just old laws. Wait, does it exist? Is New Valyria an empire, and are we not top level? Well, we're top level and it's an empire. Okay. Oh, that's the city. That's the freehold of New Valyria. That's the free city of oh, does he hold 2 titles? That would explain it. Yes, he holds 2 titles. Okay. But this is the main title, and that's all we care about, and that's the one which was voted upon. So this one will shift burger obligations towards levy, which actually means we get we have to pay less tax, which we're relatively all right with. We're okay with that idea. Okay. Continue gaining money. I'm going to speed up the game now that we've stopped getting events. As I say it, we get another event, but that's fine. Whilst leading the armies of Triarch Marquello Tegaros, we won the Battle of Valasar against Magister Belco Lornell. Oh, good. Where are we leading, out of curiosity? We're leading some in Valasar, so that's down here. Okay. So we can probably follow our army fairly well. Lord Quentin Roy accepted High Priest Arero's peace offer. So, he, like, I think that was a slave raid, so... Yeah, that was a slave raid, so it's not going to lose land, I don't think. Oh dear, we lost a battle. Yep, we lost that battle there. Very, very bad. How's our money looking? It's looking alright. We're almost at the amount we needed for that one. Oh, there we go. We have the amount we need. I wanted to build a trade post in Borash. Now, that is on a trade route. However, it's also a worthless province, which I didn't check before. Trade post. No, it's been built. Trade post. Damn it. All these trade posts have already been claimed. This one down here could maybe work. We need to have a lot more personal wealth because it's further away. That's the problem. I keep looking for a good one. Is there maybe just something that's valuable? We can maybe try Westeros, although some people are already trying. They're worth quite a reasonable amount. Maybe we'll try Westeros. Maybe we'll try one in the Stormland's capital if nobody's built one there. He doesn't like us a lot, so it's going to cost us more. But overall, I think it's going to be worth it. Yeah, let's build a trade post over there. Okay, cool. We're missing anything? I don't think we're missing anything. Our heir is unmarried. We should probably find him a wife. Let's just use the... Actually, no. Well, let's manually find it here. So we're going to search all for someone who is in... Actually, I think I have a filter. I do not have a filter. Yes, I didn't save it the other day. We have a woman who is my religious group. And she is in diplomatic range and has to be part of a great house. Right. Save... We're going to save that filter down here so we can come back to that one. Oh, and married, no. And ruler, no, probably. And imprisoned, no. Okay, that should all work. We'll save it down there. Oh, and we don't care about adult, actually, because it's a Game of Thrones mod, so you can marry at, was it 16 or is it 14? I think it's 14 you can marry in this mod. Anyway, we'll go age, we'll go down here, and we're just looking to find him a wife. We really don't care who it is. Probably not our sister, ideally. Preferably somebody who's... Actually, we could probably find him someone older if we wanted to, if we found a good alliance. Because he's 35. I suppose we won't go older than him, but... I don't know. Who have we got? We got you. You're not related to anyone important. You are related to someone. You're in the city underneath our liege. That's not bad. It's not bad. You are also related to the same guy. You're also related to the same guy. Okay, so all 3 of these people are related to the same guy. So, let's maybe marry the best of them. We'll marry Talissa. We'll get that marriage going. So between her and my brother. Fantastic. Cool. Right, let's get that going. They are married. Fantastic. Do you want an alliance? No. Okay, fine. We'll just take them if they're there. They've gotten married, and it is customary for a dowry to be paid to the groom's house. So we can either say it's everyone's concern, ask him for money, or we'll respect his wealth. Now, we are not greedy. We're patient, gregarious, content. We're cruel, but, you know, I don't think there's any particular reason we would ask him for the money. Yeah, and our wife is temperate. Yeah, I think we'll respect their wealth. That's fine. A trade galley belonging to the Vassal family merchant has been taken by a kraken. Oh no! Oh, we can also host a wedding for our brother. Sure, we'll host that wedding. I've given the orders for a grand ceremony and feast to be hosted in Ulfas Mel in honor of Vagaro Vassar and Talissa Votar's wedding. Let the preparations begin. Fantastic. Right. Looks like we're going to lose a war. Although we actually have positive war score on this, I think that they have a larger army size remaining, so that's not good. The best part about hosting a wedding, or holding a wedding, is organizing the whole event. We'll spend enough to make it nice. That's fine. And then we'll send out the invitations. The conjurer produced a rabbit from a hat, then made a handkerchief change color from brown to red, and then he simply vanished from the room, only to knock on the door and open it a few seconds later. Well, we're gregarious. We kind of like this kind of stuff. We like feasts, but we don't have the money, so it's not like we're going to rush to do it. Okay. The father of the bride decided not to come. He will not attend the wedding. In fact, he refuses to set foot in the same castle as me. Well, that's just not on. Yeah, that's not on at all. Lord Reaver Victorian of Pike, Greyjoy, has declared the Ironborn Civil War for elective monarchy. Okay, on the horse. That's fine. King Tommen of the Rock vanished without a trace. Now, I believe this might be an event, because I have heard... Oh, in fact, we can see it here. Okay. And then King Martin of the Rock is taken over. King Tommen II Lannister recently departed on a perilous journey into the heart of the ruined Valyrian Peninsula. No one has heard from his host since. It can only be assumed that he perished in this quest. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we get here. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Talissa's gown is splendid and castles never looked lovelier. Okay, we'll greet everybody who turned up. Now they shall stand before the gods to take a holy vow of marriage. The great lords and ladies of Ulfas Mel look on as he drapes the arms of House Vassar around the bride to finally seal their marriage. And now we have a feast, and then... Oh, okay. Swords are sharp and dangerous. I can lead better from inside my own mansion. Curses. Ah, we have become craven, so I will resign from leading armies if I can. Yes, we will resign as commander. We are a coward, and we will run away from this fighting. The feast is winding down, now only the bedding remains. Vogaro and Talissa are stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way, then finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone, a fine tradition. Okay, cool. The morning after the wedding feast has come, and all the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agree it was a fine celebration. Many predict the newlyweds will be most content. So we get vassal opinion, we get some prestige, and everyone leaves the wedding. King Brandon the Bad has inherited the lordship of North Road from Torrin of Queenstown, who he attempted to imprison, succeeded to imprison, and then sent to the Night's Watch. Alright then. Yep, that's something he did. And then he created the High Lordship of the North Clan, so he's unifying the North. Electro Nogaris seems intent on obtaining a seat on the council of the city, and has been petitioning me to try and convince my fellow Triarchs to add him in place of Magister Ordel Corinus of Volus Theres. Do I want to bring it up? No, we're a coward. We're now quite definitely a coward. Stop pestering me. I'm going to go and hide in a corner. Right. Anything else we need to be doing? Not really. We could designate heirs, but I don't really want to do that. A husband and wife musician couple has arrived from Lys. Their performances range from vulgar satire to political servants and everything in between, including some song and poems of courtly love. I remember those two, they came here last year. That's a gregarious thing, so of course I'll do that. Yeah, we're gregarious, we'll do the gregarious thing. How is our trade port looking over here? It's looking fairly good. It's almost built. Your Excellency, I've been instructing young Vermin in the ways of sword and lance as requested. I'm pleased to say he appears to be a natural. His martial prowess has improved greatly over recent weeks. Your humble master of arms, Donifos Hanar. Okay, so our son is doing much better. He's a poor fighter. I mean, he's not that good at martial overall, but at least he can fight. That's alright. Lord Terneso of Latnir has declared a war against the tyranny of Magister Belko of Mir on Magister Belko of Mir. So Mir's getting some civil war, which might help us. However, we don't appear to have that many armies left. In fact, I think we're going to lose this war heavily. What quality of education would you like to purchase for your daughter, Renail Vassar? We'll pay for a good tutor, I think. How old is our next one? 9. Yeah, we can do a good tutor and still afford to pay for the next one. That's fine. Right. People are attempting to imprison other people. There is a peasants' revolt against King Brandon the Bad, and we have built. Wait, that's not us. There's a different person built a trade post. These are all the people who got in very quickly and built the trade post correctly. Ours will be done soon, I'm sure. Under my guidance, my young son Vermin is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Ooh, he's now a trained fighter. Well done him. He's getting much better, much quicker. And so is Nyessa. She's become a poor fighter. And Riel has become a poor fighter as well. We are being busy since we stopped being at war. Okay. The land is consumed by dragonfire, and Damon Merntis is responsible for it. Madness. So Ulvis Mel is... So the General of Lys has come to our lands and he has burned us. He has destroyed our lands. We have got lower tax, we've lowered supply limit, and we get more attrition. And we are marking him down as somebody to remember. The Merntis. Okay. Peasants' revolt in the north ended. Okay. White Cliffs accepted Archon Tormo of Loraf's peace offer. So what was that? That was another revolt has ended. Okay. Magister Yorko of Pentos has declared the Pentoshi Dragonstone War for the city of Hull on Lord Einar the Exile. So it's Pentos has declared against Dragonstone. Interesting, because it's not as one-sided as you might think. Because Pentos has 13,000, Dragonstone is 3. However, Dragonstone has Dragon Riders, and I think they might actually win. So interesting seeing how that goes. Okay. Lord Master Obaro of Moragos has declared a revolt against in Bravos. A daughter was born to Vorgaro Vazar and Talisa Votar named Vogara. Okay, our niece, she is quite sickly. Okay. Land is once more consumed by dragon fire. He has continued to burn us. That is a Damon Merntis. That's not good. Your Excellency, I grieve to report that Magister Valar's men have caused much damage to the castle and countryside after their siege of Ulvis Mel. This is bad news. We lose our siege tunnels, our catapults, our large town estates again. Smallest saucy town. We lose it in double places. I think we lose everything basically in Ulvis Mel. We have a look at it now. It is a wreck of its former self. It's going to take years to rebuild that. Okay, our Lord Treasurer has come to see you one afternoon. He explains he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This would of course require a sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits would also be great. Can we afford it? I don't know if we can afford it, and also we're craven, so we're going to back away from this really risky venture. Yeah, our money has better uses. At least we have our other trade post going. And once more, he has turned our land into a wasteland. Oh no. That's awful. It's actually... Wait, was it always desert? I think it was always desert. I thought he'd actually turned the entire terrain into desert there. I love that he burned it all, and now he's taking 40% attrition because he's standing in the land that he burned. Okay. That's a power move and a half. Well, that's not looking good for us. not look good for us at all. This guy would like to. Nios Doru seems intent on obtaining a seat on the council of the city and has been petitioning me to try and convince my fellow Triarchs to add him in place of Magister Ordello Carneris. No, we will not do that, because we are craven, and we will back away from scary ventures. One of the slaves in your camp has distinguished themselves, and you believe that they have potential as a domestic slave. Should you bring them into your personal household? No, I've had no need for another retainer. Sell them. Okay, so we could sell them and get us some gold, or we could take him here and then we could properly sell them. Yeah, so it's Ordello. We will have him. Okay. And then I would like to sell him. Oh, so you can list as not for sale. Okay. We listed not for sale. This one, he'll be taken to the slave market. I think we're going to sell him. There we go. Guards retrieve Ordello Olvis Mel from his quarters, scrubbed, bathed, and ready to be presented to the slave trader. Time to do business. Okay, we take him in chains to meet with a man by the name of Grollo Aronis, a wealthy slaver from the disputed forest. He carefully inspects Ordello for over an hour before finally turning to you and spitting you in the face. Are you trying to rob me? He demands. This one is not even worth the time it took to speak to you. I cannot buy him. Well, we will try someone else. The next one also asks us the same question. The third. The same question. The fourth. He does the same question. The fifth. Same question. Sixth. The sixth man carefully inspects them before turning to you and naming his price. 15 gold. 15 gold? Ooh, I guess we'll take it. Okay, well, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.